Hello lovely people, thank you for watching my video. My name is Roel, I'm a health and nutrition coach and I make these videos around once a week to help motivate you to be as healthy as you can be. Right, January, isn't it the longest bastard month of the year? I hope you're doing okay. Hang on in there. And have you made some plans to jazz up your health? Most people seem to do that beginning of January, join the gym, change the diet and all that good stuff. Maybe you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed by the information about health and lifestyle because it can be so conflicting, and you do need to choose an approach, because if you don't have a plan on how you're going to achieve what you want to achieve, then it's probably not going to happen. But how do you do that when all that information is out there and you don't know who to believe, what to do? Should you eat butter? Should you not eat butter? Should you go low carb or should you go low calories, low fat? And it's easy to get so confused and overwhelmed that you just don't do anything because you just don't know where to start. So what I think is really important is that you keep it really simple, because then you're more likely to do it. And there are actually a few principles that if you follow those, you are definitely going to be successful. And it doesn't matter what your beliefs are, what your background is, what your culture is, what health issues you have. This stuff will work for everyone, and it will help to manage your blood glucose levels, which is really the one thing you should focus on, because everything you do to manage your blood glucose levels will benefit your overall health and avoid and or address health issues that you may have. So I just want to share with you 5 main principles, and if you get overwhelmed, that's all you need to remember, and that's all you need to stick to, and you're definitely going to get results. So if you like it simple, like me, then listen up. Number 1, the most important one, eat real food. And, well, most of the time. So with all these things, nobody's expecting anybody to be 100% perfect, and believe me, I'm not. But let's say 80% of the time, if you can apply this, then you're going to be good. And if you have serious health issues, then maybe for a little while you can be a little bit more strict and be 100% good for 4 weeks and see, if that shifts things a little bit. But on the whole, 80-20 is a good rule of thumb. So 80% of the time, eat real food. What is real food? Now, in the strictest sense, real food is meat, fish, eggs, plant food, nuts, seeds and fruit. And anything that's not that technically isn't real food. Now, on the whole, I eat like that, but I do understand that in today's world that is a bit regarded as a bit weird. But actually that is your natural diet, the one that your body would thrive on. And I would suggest that if you have existing health issues, that you do try that for about 4 weeks, because that will really help to reset your body and to give it what it really needs and what it thrives on. So you can still eat fantastic food by eating just those foods. Now, obviously, most people will add some stuff to that, and that can be okay, but 80% of the time, try to stick with real food. You can also ask yourself, what would my great-grandmother or grandfather have eaten? And that is more likely to be real food. So stay away from the processed stuff. And of course, there are levels of processed foods. You have the ultra processed foods, and you can look up definitions, but again, we're just going to make it more difficult. And I think you will know that if it's got a lot of stuff in that you can't even pronounce, you don't know what it is, you wouldn't have it in your kitchen cupboard, then you probably don't want to put it in your body. It's as simple as that. It's not easy, but it is simple. So eat real food most of the time, and if you need help with recipes or suggestions, please reach out, because it may not be as horrible as you think it is. Number 2, eat protein, no matter what your beliefs are. Now, if you're a carnivore or a vegan or a Hindu or whatever your approach to diet is, we all need protein. Your body needs it. You need it for your hormone production. You need it for maintenance and generation of tissue. So please don't skimp on the protein and check that you're having enough of it. Again, you can make that as difficult as you like. You could go to the gym and ask the gym boys about protein, and they all have these formulas about, you know, so much protein per lean gram of body tissue. Honestly, roughly 3 times a day, the size and the thickness of the palm of one hand will give you a decent amount of protein. And aim for that, and you're going to be doing well. But please don't not have it. You've got to have it, and whether that's from plant protein or animal protein, that's your choice, but you need it, and it will help to give your body what it needs, and that will help to reduce cravings, and that will make it easier to eat the way that you want to eat. It will help you to feel satisfied as well. Number 3, variety. When we first evolved, we ate many different types of mainly plant food, and we would get way more nutrients than we get now. And then on top of that, the plant food and the other foods that we eat now are of such poor quality compared to the foods that we would have eaten when we first evolved. So it is important that you don't just have the same shit all the time. Do mix it up, have different types of colours of vegetables, different types of sources of protein, and make sure you mix it up. I will say, if you first get into eating like this, maybe it's easier if you find 2 or 3 things that work for you and stick with that to sort of help you adapt to it and not make it harder by having to cook new things. But after a while, definitely mix it up again and add a lot of variety to your diet, because variety will give you more nutrients, and more nutrients will make your body feel happier, and then you will crave less. So, and it will work better. You will find that your body, if it's well nourished, everything will work better. Your digestive system, you feel more satiated, and also you will cope better with glucose in the blood. The cells of your body will be more responsive to insulin, and they will take that glucose out of your blood, and they can use it to create energy. And who doesn't like energy? Number 4, so these are the diet related ones. Eat real food, eat your protein, and variety. Those are the 3 that, if you just remember that around the diet, you'll be winning. You'll be winning. Number 4 and 5 are are not related to the diet, so they're more other lifestyle factors, and these are sleep and stress management. And if you want to manage your blood glucose levels, and believe me, you do, then and whether you are pre-diabetic or diabetic or not any of the above, we all need to manage our blood glucose levels for good health, and sleep is super important. You need to sleep well, good quality sleep, 6 to 8 hours if you can, and stress management is super important too. And these are 2 things that I think a lot of people are a little bit too, how can I say it? They just accept the fact that they don't sleep well and that they're a little bit stressed because I've been a bad sleeper all my life, or everybody's stressed, life is stressful, we can't help being stressed, it's part of life. But it shouldn't be. Our bodies are well equipped to deal with stress, but not the kind of stress that we expose ourselves to, the chronic stress that's there all the time. Your body is well equipped to deal with short, sharp stress that goes away quickly. Again, if you need help with any of these, please reach out. And until the end of March, my 21-day Primal Reboot online course. So you don't have to talk to anyone if you don't want to. You get daily emails with instructions, daily tasks, recipes, ideas about diet, about physical activity, sleep, stress management is all included for the ridiculous price of £47. So I'll leave the details below. And if you struggle a little bit with sticking to your resolutions. On Friday the 19th, 8 o'clock in the evening, UK time, I am doing a free webinar about effective health goal setting. And in this webinar, which is a bit like a workshop, I'll talk you through how to identify your health goals, what is it that you need to do, and how you can be consistent and actually be successful and achieve the goals that you want to achieve. It comes with a free workbook. And so when you register for the webinar, you'll get the link to the free workbook, and you can go through how to identify what it is that you want to achieve, how to do it, and hopefully you're going to smash it. Right, thank you for watching. Don't forget to set yourself one little goal this week. Even if you are going through tough times, no matter what is going on in your life, set yourself one little goal, even if it is just to take 15 slow, deep breaths at the start of each day. If that's all you can manage right now, it will still do you some good. So think of something that you can do this week, and only do it this week. You can review it at the end of the week. Don't stress yourself out. This week only, what is it that you're going to do that's gonna get you to be the person that you would like to be? Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful week, and hope to see you in the webinar, and take care. Love you lots. Bye.